What is up guys, Slinky Bricks here, and I'm very excited for today's video. To celebrate the release of Star Wars Squadrons, I've gone ahead and made 9 different Star Wars Squadrons set idea mock-ups. While I don't think LEGO would ever make any of these, I do believe it is fun to share my thoughts and opinions with the help of images. Without further ado, let's get into the video. The first set I designed is set number 999. It's a TIE bomber with 3 figures. This is probably one of the only sets that actually has a chance of being made, as LEGO has previously expressed their interest in making a UCS TIE bomber. But since no one wanted that, a playscale version is the next best thing. For features, I was thinking LEGO could include either flick-fire missiles, or maybe even stud shooters. A bomb-dropping play feature would also be an addition that makes a lot of sense. For minifigures, I've included 2 regular TIE pilots, one to fly the vessel and one to man the bombing gun. I've also opted to include an Imperial officer, just so that the minifigures have a bit of variation. The next set I've designed is 998, TIE Reaper. This is one of my favourite iterations of the TIE, as it's been built for the specific purpose of troop transport. The vehicle has been seen in multiple forms of Star Wars media, ranging from Rogue One and Jedi Fallen Order to its most recent appearance in Star Wars Squadrons. For play features, this build would include an interior with seats to store the Death Trooper minifigures you get, and the set would also have built-in stud shooters that don't take away from the design. The minifigures I've chosen to include in the set are 2 Death Troopers, as the first time we see them, it's transporting Death Troopers in Rogue One. I've also included an Imperial Navy Trooper to control the ship, and an Imperial Droid just so that you get a little extra value out of the build. After that set, the second biggest set I've designed is the 997 Rebel Fleet. My thought process when I made this set was that LEGO hasn't ever released any large-scale Rebel Fleet ships aside from the Tantive 4. This game is the perfect opportunity to make one. In this set, you get the Profanity, which is the name of the ship that Admiral Raddus commands in Rogue One. And while the set isn't supposed to be that vehicle, it's the same design was seen in Squadrons. I'm going to be calling out because I don't think it has another name. Beside the Profanity, you also get 2 Tantive mini builds and a single Nebulon B mini build. It features all the mini builds that connect to the Profanity, kind of like how the mini Tantive 4 connects to the UCS Star Destroyer. The minifigures I've chosen to include are the infamous Rebel Friend, who I think would be a great fit for this set, and LEGO could finally release him. I've also put 2 Rebel Fleet Troopers to help bolster the Rebel Army, and a single Rebel Leader who I'd imagine is the captain of the ship. After that, we have the Imperial counterpart, which I designed. It is the 996 Victory Class Star Destroyer. This set is a great pick, as LEGO released a regular Star Destroyer last year in the form of a UCS Star Destroyer. This set is actually based off a different sub-design of the Star Destroyer. You can tell them apart by the fact that this one is littered with turbo turrets and lasers, and even has side modifications to house more weaponry. The play features, the side area of turrets can open and close, so if you want, you can hide them. And I would also include a full interior, and by that I mean I put the bridge of the Star Destroyer in the main body. For figures, I've included Grand Admiral Ray Salone, who is a character from the books. I would have included a different antagonist, but since the only thing we know about the game is you can fly ships, I've taken some creative liberties. The other minifigures are 2 stormtroopers you can use as guards for the Grand Admiral. And 2 is always better than 1 when talking about troopers. And I've also included an admiral who can sit in the ship and pilot it or something. We've got the 995 Vanguard Wiring, which is like the regular Star Wars Wiring, except for the fact the colors are swapped out for green. For those of you that don't know, Vanguard Squadron is the main Rebel space fighter team that you'll be fighting for in the new game. The features, there's a turret on the roof of the cockpit that can spin. It will incorporate stud shooters somewhere, and inside there will be bombs so the ship can live up to its name of Y-Wing Bomber. For figures, you get 1 pilot with an exclusive helmet, as in-game, there'll be a lot of new helmets to pick and choose from for your character. And you'll also get an exclusive astromech droid that you can plug into the back of the build, as seen in all the Star Wars mediums. The next Vanguard ship I made was the 994 Vanguard X-Wing. Again, it's the exact same as a normal X-Wing, except I've given it a Vanguard Squadron colors. The X-Wing is one of the most iconic ships from Star Wars, and that's why I chose it. For playsheet features, we'll have stud shooters, and wings will be able to move up and down into an X formation. For figures, I've given this set another Rebel pilot with an exclusive helmet, and I've also opted to include yet another exclusive droid. The final Vanguard ship I've chosen to include on my wave is the 993 Vanguard Rebel A-Wing. Again, it's just a regular Rebel A-Wing, but it's got a new greener makeover. The set is one of the least likely to actually release for my custom wave, as LEGO's already released the A-Wing this year, which was made in a much bigger UCS version. The play features I like to see are stud shooters, and maybe even a way for the build to blow up so you can buy a TIE fighter and have them dogfight. The figures are yet again a Rebel pilot with an exclusive helmet, and to mix things up, I added a green astromech droid. My Imperial TIE Interceptor is next, set number 992. I wanted this to be unique and more desirable than past iterations. And since I had already painted over the new colors in my other Vanguard sets, I went ahead and gave this TIE Interceptor a sleek yellow coat. For play features, you can put the pilot in his ship, and it will even be able to shoot stud shooters. The minifigures I put in are 2 identical yellow Mark TIE pilots. This is due to the fact that like Rebellion and Fallen Order, you're also able to customize your Imperial character's look. You can even change the helmet. The colors I chose for the minifigures match the build, and it's printed on the helmet, arms, and the toes. The final set I designed is 991, which is a blue TIE fighter. I chose blue as it's a callback to the original TIE fighters that LEGO made and produced when they first got the LEGO Star Wars license. For play features, you can shoot stud shooters, and the cockpit is accessible via a top hatch. For minifigures, like the last set, you get 2 exclusive TIE pilots, except this time they have blue markings, which is also a reference to those original sets. The markings on these figures are printed on their helmets, arms, and toes, which may be a little hard to see due to the box design I made. Alright guys, Slinky Bakes here again, and that about wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my mock-ups of sets, and I also hope you guys enjoyed the new Star Wars Squadrons game. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow on my next upload. See ya!